Hello guys, welcome back to Stars Classroom. In this video, I'm gonna tell you the summary of the story, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, written by Sudhamurthy. About the story, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read is a fictional short story written by prolific Indian author Sudhamurthy. The story was published in the book How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories in the year 2004 by Penguin Books India. Let's learn the summary. When the author was a girl of about 12, she used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with her grandparents. Since the transport system was not very good in those days, they used to get the morning newspaper not until the afternoon. The weekly magazine used to come in a day late. All of them would wait eagerly for the bus, which arrived with the newspaper, weekly magazine, and the post. At that time, Triveni was a very popular writer in the Kannada language, and all the village people would wait eagerly for the weekly magazine Karmavira, where one of her novels, Kashi Yatra, was appearing as a serial. It was the story of an old lady and her earnest desire to go to Kashi, where she wished to worship Lord Vishveshwara to attain the ultimate blessings. But finally, the old lady sacrifices all her savings for the marriage of a young poor girl who falls in love, but there was no money for her weddings. So she gave her all her savings. Impressed by the plot of Kashiyatra, the author's grandmother, Krishtaka, would listen to the story as her granddaughter, the author, read the episode to her. She was so touched as she related with the main character. She could repeat the entire text by heart. She never went to school and so she couldn't read it by herself. Afterward, she used to join her friends at the temple park and would discuss the latest episodes. After Sudha returns from enjoying a week long wedding with her cousins, she finds her grandmother in tears. When she asks her what the matter was, her grandmother expresses her grief of getting married very early and therefore not getting a chance to receive an education. She explained that while the author was away, Karmavira came in as usual. But she couldn't read a single alphabet and felt very embarrassed, helpless, and dependent. After this, she firmly decided that she will learn to read the Kannada alphabet from the next day onwards and keep the day of Saraswati Puja as the deadline. That day, she would be able to read a novel by herself. As a result, from the next day, the author started her tuition and found her grandmother to be very intelligent and hardworking student. She diligently did her homework and slowly learned to read, repeat, write, and recite. When the Dasra festival came as usual, the writer secretly bought Kashiyatra, which had been published as a novel by that time. Then suddenly her grandmother bent down and touched her feet. The author found this as extremely bizarre since elders never touched the feet of youngsters and thought that her grandmother had broken the rule of the tradition. In response to that, her grandmother replied that she was touching the feet of Guru, teacher, not her 12 years old granddaughter, as it was the custom that a teacher should be respected, irrespective of gender and age. She explained that her granddaughter was a very caring and loving teacher who taught her so well that she could easily read any novel confidently. This way, the author had helped her grandmother to become independent. The story ends as the author gives the gift to her grandmother, and her grandmother is able to read the title Kashiyatra by Triveni. By this, we can easily understand age is not a factor to learn anything. Age is just a number. We can learn anything at any age. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe for more summary like this.